What does Zyn really give you? Not just smoke-free nicotine satisfaction, but also real freedom to do more of what you love, when and where you want to do it. Why bring Zyn along for the ride? Because America's #1 nicotine pouch opens up all the possibilities of right now. With Zyn, you don't just find freedom, you keep finding it. Find your Zyn. Learn more at Zyn.com. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
This episode is brought to you by Factor. Optimize your nutrition this year with Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal service. Factor's fresh, never frozen meals are dietitian approved, ready to eat in just 2 minutes. Choose from 40 weekly options across 8 dietary preferences like Calorie Smart, Protein Plus, and Keto. Eat smarter at factormeals.com/listen50 and use code listen50 for 50% off plus free shipping on your first box. Factormeals.com/listen50, code listen50. T's and C's apply.
You're listening to DraftKings Network.
God bless football, Billy Gill.
God bless football, Mikey A.
God bless football, Fuentes.
God bless football, Stugotz.
Thank you, Mike Fuentes. Mikey A was telling me right before we came on air here that he did his first win-loss. Is that in history or is that just for this season?
No, just for this season. The schedule came out yesterday, and I had to go through the Jets schedule and go, week 1, Pittsburgh. That's a win.
Oh, you gave him a win there, huh?
No, I didn't, but I was just doing my... I was just... Well,
could be double revenge game if Aaron finally signs there.
Oh,
he will.
A good point, right?
He will.
Someone will exact their revenge, meaning if it's Aaron versus Justin Fields,
Yeah.
someone's going to have a day where they exact some sort of revenge on the other team.
Yeah,
You're right.
revenge will be exacted. By the way, guys, God bless football is presented by DraftKings. DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Yep. Mikey A, where'd you have the Jets in terms of record?
6-11.
Really?
6-11.
That good, huh?
6-11. I had to stretch for it.
Wow.
I had to stretch for it, but I got one.
Billy, what'd you make of the Dolphins schedule? Did you even look at the Dolphins schedule?
So I have a game. I have a couple games that I want to play with you guys today. If you would like to indulge me here on God Bless Football. So here's a headline, which we're going to get to soon, but we have some new games that we want to debut today. We have a new game called That's a Game, which we'll explain when we get to that. We have Here's a Headline. We have more Mikely. We may have blind rankings today, uncertain. And I have Stugotz in front of me, something that I'm just going to tease the back of real quick. Oh, there you go. That was it.
Right.
It's very exciting. It's hot off the presses. It's something that we haven't really featured on God Bless Football before. And I think that it's going to be the star of That's a Game.
Oh, wow. All right. Can I see it again? I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Quickly,
Can I just see the back of it again?
Yeah, there you go.
All right. Wow. Do you have any idea what it is, Mikey?
Quick one. Quick little.
I have a theory, but I'm not sure.
Quick little flash. Little flash.
All right, but you didn't answer my question about the Dolphins schedule. Did you take a look? Did you do win-loss? Yeah.
I took a little gander at the Dolphins schedule. I haven't done win-loss yet. And I'm focused on something in particular on the Dolphins schedule at this moment, and I'm trying to figure out whether or not I'm going to be able to make that happen. That's week 11 of the Dolphins schedule. So we'll see what happens. What happens there. It's the first game in Spain. And my wife has...
They play Washington, right?
Yeah, in Spain, and my wife has family in Spain. Not in Madrid, but in Spain. So I'm trying to see if we could sneak in hey, let's go visit your family, even though they're about an hour plane ride away from where in Spain the game is. Right. But also, I don't want to spend all my time in that one place. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to see here if we can finagle something around an international Dolphins game. Dolphins against Washington is going to be an exciting game, I think. The Dolphins probably are the lower end of that card, obviously. But it's a fun little game. If we can do it in Spain, maybe we go around, take some trains around somewhere, see a different country. We'll see what happens.
Go to Ibiza and party,
Well, no, because I'll be with my daughters who are 1 and 3, so we probably will not be going to Ibiza. But it's a
All
good
right.
suggestion. It's a
Isn't
good
that what the
suggestion.
family is for?
Yeah.
Isn't that what the family in Spain is for? You guys never get to see my daughters. Please take them for a
I
few days.
have I have enough time having my family in Miami take my daughters so that we can go do things, not because they're unwilling to do so. So that's all I'll say on that.
Billy, it feels like the Dolphins got a ton of primetime games. Am I wrong? Like, does
Uh,
the NFL think the Dolphins are going to be good and exciting?
no one cares about the Dolphin schedule. Listen, friends, we have 3 episodes left before we are somewhere else. So let's enjoy this and not talk about the Dolphins schedule all that much. You know?
All right.
Hey,
Subscribe, rate, and review. Do it for Billy. Do it for me. Do
yeah,
it for Mikey A. Do it for Mike Fuentes. Please. Do it
yeah.
for the kids. Please.
Do it for Fuentes. Do it for all
Yes.
our children so they can
Yes.
continue to eat and have houses to live in and all that. Yes, Fuentes?
We're doing it for me.
Can't hear
Do
you.
it for
Yeah,
for
he's
you guys.
muted. Mike Fuentes
muted.
is he's in a weird mood today.
You know,
We
do
can't
me a
hear
favor.
him.
Don't do it
noticed.
for
I
Fuentes.
noticed.
Okay.
He's usually we don't know if Fuentes is
I
even going to
take
be
that
with us
back.
in the next
Right.
chapter. So who cares about Fuentes? Yeah. Hey, here's a headline.
Oh,
Derrick-
wow.
Derrick Henry agrees to a 2-year, $30 million extension with the Ravens.
Well deserved after last year, but I mean, at some point, right? Just the way he runs and how much he runs, at some point, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I don't want to say it, but you know what I'm saying. Like, at some point.
Nah,
Right.
you don't want to say that.
God,
Don't say
no,
that.
I don't want to say it.
I
Don't
wouldn't
say that.
say it.
He's
Be
so
careful.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be
care
so
about that.
upset
Yeah.
when it happens, though, because he is so
Yeah.
much fun to watch.
Don't say it.
How old is Derrick Henry?
Ageless, I think. I'm looking here, and it says ageless.
I think I agree with that. He is ageless. Mikey, you're thinking Derrick Henry has like one more season in the tank?
No,
What do you do with the
no.
Derrick Henry?
I didn't say any of that. I'm just
Right.
saying at some point, it's got to happen, right? At some point.
Isn't it wild? He's, by the way, in terms of Earth years, he's 31, but really he's ageless. So it's kind of strange that we are 2 years removed from the running back position being completely devalued. And we had that offseason where like all the running backs were available and they were being like swooped up, but they were signing not the best of deals. Then you have Saquon, who signs a big deal, has a massive year. You have Derrick Henry, who now just gets his extension. You have the running back out of Boise State who gets drafted right away and is the second highest paid running back. Like, is the running back position back?
That's a good question. I feel like it is slowly coming back. Maybe, defenses caught up with the offenses and we're shifting back to the running game now. But Mikey, it does feel like the running game is kind of back, I guess.
Maybe the ones that weren't getting paid really weren't worth it.
Oh, wow.
I mean, you can make an argument. Maybe you can make an argument. Saquon Barkley, Derrick Henry, both those guys, they were in the conversation for MVP last year. It's been a while since we've had two running backs be in that kind of conversation, the MVP conversation.
I think the interesting thing, though, that you mentioned, Ashton Genty is, a now top 2-3 guaranteed money running back in the NFL before even taking a snap. So he, I think, might be a test case for this, right? Because if that pick hits, it's going to be interesting to see how you handle running backs in the NFL draft moving forward. Also, though, obviously, he had a year that no one has had before in college. So he earned being picked there, but with the way money is and the running back position, it'll be interesting to see in the coming years if we now start paying running backs again and if we start taking them so highly in the draft.
It's interesting because Mel Kiper was on with us, and he still swears by his theory that he put out there many, many years ago. Don't take a running back in the first round. Never take a running back in the first round.
Take Shedeur in the first round.
Take Shedeur Sanders. No, not in the first round. Number 1 overall.
Yeah, and number 2 if you can.
Yeah.
But to Mel's point,
have you checked on Mel, by the way, Mikey? Like, have we checked on your friend Mel? Because he was, man, I felt for Mel, and he was going through it that weekend. And then people were coming after him. And then I I saw you then caping up for Mel and fighting people off on Twitter left and right because people were coming after you for Mel Kiper's takes, and you were like, Mel didn't say that. Mel said, blah, 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 blah. It's like, Mikey, calm down. Let's relax,
I will go
everybody.
to war for Mel Kiper every day.
I know, it's weird.
And even if he's wrong, and I think he was probably wrong about Shedeur Sanders, but I will go to war for Mel Kiper every day. The best part for Mel Kiper is the draft is over. College football doesn't start for 100 days.
Yeah.
And he is not thinking one iota about anything that's happened. He's just enjoying the boat life.
Okay, so I have two questions for you guys.
Yeah.
And you can choose which one you want to answer first. One is,
wow,
who would you go to war for? And two is, how do we get on Mel Kiper's boat?
Wait, do we have to answer both, or we can answer whichever one in whatever order?
Either one's fine.
Okay.
I've been invited. Just
what?
Saying.
I've been invited on Mel Kiper Jr.'s boat
several times.
Well, what stopped you? You haven't been?
Well, because he doesn't necessarily live down the block. It's not.
Oh my God!
It's a trip. It's a trek.
I would ride a bike from Miami to go on Mel Kiper's boat if he asked me.
You would take a boat from Miami to go on Mel Kiper's boat.
Yeah. Well, honestly, let me rephrase that. I will not ride a bike from Miami to go on Mel Kiper's boat because
someone's going to ask you to do it.
Well, because we saw what happened with Paul Pierce, and then he had to walk 20 miles to work. I'm not riding a bike to go on Mel Kiper's boat. But if I was invited on Mel Kiper's boat, like for a weekend, where is it? Is it up in Baltimore?
Baltimore.
It's in the Baltimore area.
Yeah. Billy, from where you're at, it's about a 2-hour flight from where you're at.
Yeah, man. And if I could get on a Spirit Airlines flight, get there for like $25, like this is a weekend. Out on the boat with the Kipers, this is a weekend.
Spirit Airlines big seat to Baltimore is like 120 if you want to splurge. I'm just saying, the big seat, you know.
I mean, and if we get this done in the next 3 weeks, maybe we get expenses to Meadowlark. Like, this seems like an idea here.
Yeah, but Mikey, let's push it out. How far would Billy travel to go on Mel's boat?
I already went on a cruise with Adam Schefter's mom, so
you did, but that wasn't planned.
If it was planned, I would have gone bigger.
Okay, but if Mel lived in California, would you fly to California to go out on Mel's boat just for a day? Just for a day, that's all you're getting.
Here's a fun fact. I've never been to California. So I'm looking for an excuse to go to California. I was thinking maybe we go to California to go to the Allen family, farm and check out what they got going on over there. But if we're going to go on Mel's boat, let's go on Mel's boat. I'll go out there. I'll go surfing with Austin Eckler if we have to. Like, whatever we need to do to get to California, let's do that. Right.
By the way, you'll have family in Spain. Austin Eckler will be there. I mean, so you'll have family, Billy.
That is true. I should reach out to the Ecklers and see if me and my wife can go out, maybe have a nice vino with Austin and Mel while we're out there, you know?
So wait a second. Neither of you answered the question. I want to know who you're going to go to war for.
Oh,
who
well,
are
we
you
didn't
going
get
to war for.
Me or Stugotz?
Both of you.
I'd go to war for Billy.
That's cop out.
What a
what is
cop
that?
out answer.
Yeah, that's a cop out.
Answer.
Yeah.
If Billy says something on Twitter and people start attacking Billy, you're not jumping in the way I did for Mel Kiper.
If Billy says take Shedeur Sanders #1 overall and people start going after Billy, I will defend Billy. Yes, I
don't think you know your Twitter password.
I don't think you do. Yeah, no.
I don't know my Twitter password.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I don't think you know how to even
Taylor's
sign on.
enjoying being me. I mean,
yeah, I've noticed that. I think that Stugotz would go to war for the Golics.
I'm going to tell you who I'd go to war for. I would go to war for the Golics.
Yeah.
But I would go to war for Greg Cody. That's who I would go to war for.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
And Billy knows.
I believe that.
I think Billy would go to war for Greg Cody. I do.
It depends how long the war is going to be and what the casualty count is going to be. You know, like.
Depends on if he was right or wrong.
Every man has his lines. No, I mean, on air, I'll go to war with forever whatever he says. Off air, like, I don't know that I'm going to be fighting with people on Twitter over Greg Cody's opinions.
Oh, come on. You love Greg, and Greg
I
loves
do,
you.
yeah. No, I don't know about that, but I do like Greg, yeah. I was thinking maybe Sims, but I feel like if I went to war with Sims, like he'd be a casualty of friendly fire.
Yeah, that's
like
friendly fire right
I would be
there.
the guy that like you can't really trust him.
Who do you?
I'd pull out a pin in the grenade, put it in his pocket, and just like walk away. Oh, what happened, Chris? You don't have legs now.
Yeah, no legs and no spleen.
Yeah. One less thing to clean up, the spleen.
I feel like Sims would not go to war for us, right?
Not
That's
at all.
fair.
No, I'm shocked that he even comes on the show still, honestly.
Right, but the people who have been on the show, I feel like Golick would go to war for us. I do.
Mm,
No? Go Joe?
Go Joe. Go Joe, maybe.
Better chance with Gojo. Yeah, Mike's too old to fight wars. Yes. He's fought too many wars. Yes.
Yeah.
Do we have another headline, Billy? Are we done with headlines?
Well, usually we all provide a headline. So if you want,
I got one. Hey.
Okay.
Hey,
there you go.
Hey, here's a headline.
Oh.
Trey Hendrickson will not play on his current contract.
I saw that.
I did. He joined us during Super Bowl week. He seems like such a nice kid. I mean,
he does. And I think he's gonna fold. If I'm gonna be perfectly honest with
Ooh,
you,
really?
I don't know. He seemed like a very nice guy. FAU Al. I saw the video where he said, "I'm not gonna play." He also said in the video, which I thought was weird. He's like, if I only had 4.5 sacks, they would come back and they would want money back. He's like, and I understand that. I'm like, Trey, zip it up, buddy.
No,
don't say that you
that.
understand the idea of giving money back because you had an off year. That's a bad. Don't say that, Trey. Bad thing to say. Don't say that. So then, like, you're gonna play? He's like, no. And I was like, but are you gonna play? And he's like, no. And I'm like, but are you, Trey? Are you gonna play? He's like, yeah, I'm gonna play. Yeah, I'm gonna play still. Yeah, I'll be there.
At some point, they'll do the olive branch. Hey, we're going to give you this so it looks like we gave you something, but we're not really going to give you that much. And then you can play, and then we'll figure it out later.
He just wants, and this is judged on the 11 minutes we spent with Trey Hendrickson. I think he just wants to feel the love because they went out and they had the absolute worst PR ever where they're like, nah, he should just be happy. And it's like, this is not how negotiations should be going. Like, stop kind of trying to crap on him every chance you get. That's not how it's going to work. And now he's not playing because they handled it horribly. But again, Trey, you're gonna play? Like, yeah.
He's had back-to-back seasons of 17.5 sacks. But I'm with Billy. Like, push comes to shove. Burrow, Chase, Higgins. Yeah, I'm going to play.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there, guys. I'll be there. Talk to me after training camp. I'll be there. Yeah.
What voice is that? The Hendrickson. I'm ready
Trey
to play.
Hendrickson.
That's Trey Hendrickson.
Can't hear it? That's Trey Hendrickson.
I'm a Trey Hendrickson voice double sometimes. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah.
Anonymous sources next.
All right, so here's something interesting. Did you know that sleep actually is really important to recovery? I mean, who knew, right? And everyone needs something different from their bed, which is why Sleep Number makes these smart beds that let you adjust each side to the firmness you want. Kind of perfect for couples that can't agree on anything. They've even partnered with the NFL since 2018, and 80% of NFL players sleep on a Sleep Number smart bed. So yeah, there's a reason these things are popular. They've got beds that cool you down, up to 15 degrees cooler on either side, to help you sleep better, especially if you're someone who wakes up sweating like you just ran wind sprints in your dreams. The bed also responds to your movements and adjusts as you sleep, which is wild. Why choose Sleep Number Smart Bed? So you can choose your ideal comfort on either side. And now, it's the Sleep Number Everything Smart Bed sale. Every smart bed and base are on sale during our Memorial Day event. Up to 50% off, limited time, exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. See store or sleepnumber.com for details.
God Bless Football is presented by Smirnoff. We do game days. Please drink responsibly. The Smirnoff Company, New York. Stugotz, you teased one of our more popular games.
Yeah, anonymous sources. Yes, I am very much looking forward to it. We also have blind rankings coming up, and is that a game?
Yeah, not is that a game? Just that's a game.
I'm sorry.
And more likely. And more likely, we have a lot to get in on this episode of God Bless Football. Also, Stugotz, I was wondering because I was thinking of doing this as we're kind of winding down our run here,
Yeah.
because there's another show that's winding down its run, which is Around the Horn. And it had me thinking, I've seen that they've brought back a lot of the luminaries, a lot of the greats of Around the Horn. And I was wondering when we might be seeing you on Around the Horn again. Had they reached out? Have you reached out? Where do we stand on Around the Horn and your return?
That's a good question. I have not reached out to anyone involved with Around the Horn,
Wow.
and no one has reached out to me. So that's that's where we're at now. Granted, I've been hard to get a hold of lately because I've been traveling,
Yeah.
but no one has really reached out to me. So I'll have an update for you next week, Billy. You want me to start making some calls? I don't want to I
Well,
feel like they should come to me. I shouldn't have to go and call Tony Reali and pitch myself for one of the final shows, you know?
I understand you feel that. I think next week's the final week, so you probably should get on the calls now if you're going to get on those calls. The update next week is going to be I'm not on because I think next week is the last week. So
I thought the show was over after May, right?
May's winding down, buddy. It's May 15th now.
I've lost track of time, buddy.
Yeah.
I know. 2 weeks. I have 2 weeks to go. I think May 30th is the last show.
Yeah, but I would follow up on that one and just check and see exactly where they stand because I don't mean to offend you here. I don't know if you're a last week guy in terms of, the Mount Rushmore. Like we've already had Sarah Spain's farewell episode.
Yeah.
We had Kate Fagan's farewell episode. We're winding down here, and not that you're not deserving, but I think that you were on, maybe double digits, a little more episodes here, maybe like 15 episodes, if even that. So I think we got to start reaching out and saying, "Hey, Tony Reali," and then you just make up like, "Remember how I did X and Y and Z for you?"
Right.
Like,
yes,
and then you kind of guilt. Reali's the guy you got to guilt, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're telling me to make the push now, like right now, make the push.
Yeah,
Like when we're done recording here, I need to get on the phone with Reali and get on this show.
I wouldn't fault you if you texted him now while we were doing this segment, which is perfectly fine. And then also maybe, made me wonder, should we start inviting back some of our luminaries on our final Metal Arc episodes? Like, what do you think? Because I'm
Like
trying to
who?
think who. And that's the
Cozy
thing is, I'm trying.
Cozy Coleman.
Oh wow! You know what we do? That's actually a really good call by you. We should invite all of the meatheads to join us for our final Metal Arc episode in a couple of weeks and make sure that we do it for the TV portion just to drive Mike Fuentes crazy so that one of the last things that they get from us is just 80 boxes of guys, Jabba's and Mojo's and Kosi Coleman and the Freak, all of our friends.
But not K-Funk.
I think that's the move.
Did you see what happened there? There was a part of him because Billy is a fundamentally decent human being, okay? But for some reason, he totally changes when he gets behind a microphone. There was a second there where he felt bad doing that to K-Funk and then realized the devil, okay, behind the microphone realized, good move, Mikey A.
Yeah, my body actually froze when you said that. I didn't know like if you rewind and watch it, but you're like, and don't tell K-Funk, and I like stopped. And I was like, yeah, that's what we do.
Yeah.
And we have to tell Captain Lee also.
Of course.
Those are
And
all
Nitro.
luminaries.
Oh, Nitro! Wow, I have to make a list of all these people.
A list of luminaries.
Yeah, metal God bless football luminaries. Anywho, hey. Should we do some anonymous sources here?
Yeah, we should do them. I am, and I'm sorry, I'm a bit distracted. I am reaching out to Tony Reali right now. I started the text by saying Billy told me to reach out to you.
Why?
Because it's time to make the push. You said.
No, I think this is the move. Just text them, "Hey, big dog."
Okay.
Yes.
I know things are
Yes.
wrapping up over there. I think you need to position it as you're helping him out. Like, hey, I know things are wrapping up over there, trying to fill out your roster. I'm ready whenever you want me back on. I know you probably try. I don't want to. Let me. You should actually position it as I wanted.
Sorry,
to
I haven't been able to get back to you.
No, don't do that. Hey, big dog.
Well, I like that.
I know it's a
Assuming you've
crazy
been trying to
time.
get a hold of me.
No, just say I know you guys. I know you're probably stressed out with the show wrapping up. Just wanted to take one of these things off your plate. Like I'll do I'm available next week to take that stress off of your plate. You need to say that you're taking it off of his plate by volunteering.
Right. I'm doing him a favor. I'll do the entire last week.
Yeah.
Wait, who was the last week guy for Around the Horn? It's going to be Woody Page, right?
Yeah, Woody's the last week guy for sure.
Okay,
right?
Frank Isolo, the Iceman.
The Iceman is, I mean, you have the complication of Jay Mariotti, who's probably not going to be on the shows at all going forward, but he was like a Mount Rushmore guy.
What about Bill? What about Bill Plaschke?
Oh yeah, Bill Plaschke's got to be there.
Lock.
Jackie McMullen's got to be there.
Jackie
McMullen's got to be there.
Jackie Mack is big, yeah.
Yeah, she's got to be there. Wow, I'm surprised with the few segments
Tim
that we have
Calishaw.
left.
Tim Calishaw.
Yeah, let's see here.
Gotta be there. The old Boston sports writer too. Ooh, maybe he is.
Nah.
Bob Ryan?
Bob Ryan's got to be there. Yeah, you see why, Stugotz? I'm telling you, you really got to.
Right, you're right. There's only like 10 more shows, and they got a bunch of people they have to get to. You're right. Yeah. I'm doing it right now. I am. I'm making the push. I told him I'm available to finally take this off his to-do list, is what I said. I am good for the final week. That's what I told him. Okay.
Yeah, any day, just not Thursday or Friday or Tuesday. Just Wednesday is my best day.
I could see that totally happening. Like, they book him on a random day, and Stu's like, I got something. That's it.
Kevin Blackistone.
Oh, he's a lock.
J.A. Adonde.
Oh, J.A. Yeah, J.A.
Bomani had a nice run on there, too.
He did have a nice run, a very nice
Michael
run.
Smith, Mina.
Yeah.
I mean, there's I'm going down, Stugotz, and you're...
No, listen, I just sent the text. I hit send on the text. I'll see if I get a live response here for us.
Yeah, hopefully, yeah.
On the air. All right, anonymous sources. Are we ready?
I'm
ready for that?
Yeah.
Guys, don't sound so excited. All right.
I am excited, but now Billy's got me. I'm frazzled now because Billy's right. I only have 2 weeks left to get on.
Yeah.
To get
time
on
flies, man. Time flies. A lot of lacrosse games. You lose track of time.
It's almost like Billy knew you were going to get frazzled before the show when he decided to do this.
Yeah.
But, just saying. So these are about NFC teams, anonymous executives talking about NFC teams after the draft.
NFC teams after the draft.
NFC teams. Okay. Quote, they had conviction and confidence, and then they had the execution as well. So you have to give them credit. They had a good draft, whatever it all comes together. Whether it all comes together, who knows?
Oh, my God. There's like no hints there.
I know.
Yeah, I got to be honest.
This is a hard one.
I didn't listen because Reality already responded.
Oh, no.
What'd he say?
He said,
hey, big dog.
He said, who do you want to knock off the air for the last show? Ryan or Woody?
Yes. The answer is yes.
Just tell dealer's choice. Tell him you'll fly up. You could be there in studio if he wants. Tell me he could take the day off. You could host it.
Host it for Reality.
You know what you got to do. You might not like this idea. You know what you got to do is you go on like whatever episode you're on, and you go in full costume. I thought we were doing the Halloween episode today.
Well, he just said you can't tell the story of Around the Horn without Stugotz, who once dressed up.
Weren't you a spleen?
I was with mono.
Sam Darnold's spleen.
I'm gonna say the Seahawks because you gave us no clues. So this is a burn vote.
I'm gonna ask for the headline again. The anonymous source.
They had conviction and confidence, and then they had the execution as well. So you have to give them credit. They had a good draft. Whether it comes together, who knows?
There's no clues there whatsoever.
That was a hard one.
That might be the worst one.
But I made it. But it's an easy team.
Chicago Bears.
There's your hint.
An easy team.
Fuentes?
Oh, Saints.
I don't know.
No.
The Packers? I don't know.
Giants.
It was the Giants. Billy got it.
Wow. How'd you get that?
I'm great at this game.
Because he's good at Billy is fantastic at this game. All right, here's another one.
All right.
Whoa.
I'm hot. Now I'm in. Before I was like, this is a stupid game today. Let's just mess with
was-
around the horn.
Yep. Here you go. Quote, they are realizing that they lost their way a little bit in the past year or so. It is more of them retooling that defense with the guys that fit what has made them really good in the past. The draft led them to defense, and an offensive coach like theirs thinks he can manufacture it enough.
Bears.
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 Fuentes?
Bears.
Fuentes?
Bears.
You're all wrong.
Really?
Oh.
Think tattoos.
Tattoos.
I was gonna say the Raiders, but they're an AFC team. So,
You know, when he said tattoos, I thought the Raiders too.
yeah, Max Crosby's.
The
loaded.
draft led them to defense, and an offensive coach like theirs can think he can manufacture it enough.
Oh, 49ers. Tattoos, Chris Sims. Come on.
Tattoos, Chris Sims.
My
You got
bad.
it.
Yeah,
You
no,
got
I'm
it.
sorry.
Come
I'm
on, gang. Keep up
You
here.
I'm
got
sorry.
it.
I'm distracted by reality now. I
Yeah, I'm
mean,
gonna give
understand.
myself.
I
I'm gonna give
understand.
myself
I
a
feel-
half point on that one. Half point, because I got it wrong the first time. 1.5.
reality seems to want me on one of the next 2 weeks. So I'm just,
But reality also.
but
He
doesn't-
seems like
he's a
the
ve-
guy that he's
doesn't
a
wanna
people
break your
pleaser.
heart. Yeah,
he's a
right,
people
yeah.
pleaser. Oh, Ryan Holmes said that I can't. I really wanted to.
Yeah.
Stugotz. Oh, you know
I
Kelleher.
asked.
He's not letting me. I tried.
right. Okay, you're right. Damn it.
Yeah. Sorry. Anywho.
All right. Sorry. I'll stop being distracted from reality lying to me.
Yeah.
Go ahead. You're right, Billy.
He's a bit of a liar, if we're gonna be honest with you.
He's not a liar. He's just such a nice guy that he doesn't want to hurt anyone. That's
You know
all.
what
He
a
doesn't want
nice,
to hurt
you know,
people's
you know
feelings.
what a nice guy does? He tells his friends the truth, even if they're hard truths.
Well, they finish last.
True.
That's what nice guys do.
That is true. And look, you're right. His show is canceled. So boom.
Ooh,
Anyway,
wow.
He had a great run. Let's bring on God Bless Football. Everyone loves Tony.
well, we got canceled too. So
We got
anyway,
Subscribe, rate, and review. Please do it for Billy's kid. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Wow.
Oh my God. Anyway.
do it
go.
for his trip to Ibiza.
Yes.
Quote, they are confidently aggressive. Maybe that is the coach just saying, we're going to kick ass and take names forever.
They are confidently aggressive.
The Detroit Lions.
is this in regards to the draft or
This
just?
is all in regards to the draft. Yes.
Say it again. Let me hear the quote again.
They are confidently aggressive. Maybe that is the coach just saying, we're going to kick ass and take names forever.
Yep, Lions.
Detroit Lions. Yeah.
Eagles.
No, Billy, you're off. The other two got it. It is the Detroit Lions.
Most
I mean, who else would say that
Yeah,
other than
Most
Dan
obvious.
Campbell?
Yeah, most obvious
Exactly.
Dan Campbell thing to say. Yeah.
See, my problem is I read the wrong one to start, and I gave you guys the really hard one as opposed to the ones that I should have started with. So,
Yeah.
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 So
So that's,
I'll give
that's on
myself-
me.
I'll get
That's
2
on me.
points then for the first one.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, you should get 2 points.
I didn't know you were
Okay,
keeping
good.
score.
Of course, I'm keeping score right here.
Well, what's the score right now?
It's 1.5 to 1 and 1.
Yes.
All right, so this is
That's
for
what I
everything,
have.
right? We
All
have
right,
one
so
more.
this is for everything. All right,
Really?
one
Really?
more.
This is it? The last one? Oh man.
Yeah. Quote, I have to hand it to their GM. They have upgraded in a lot of ways this offseason. Your first pick is in some way a statement about what this team needs and how they're going to play and how they are going to win. The pick is an interesting choice, and I think you can tell it was coach driven.
Huh. I didn't hear that one as well because Reale just texted me. He wants me to have the final parting shot. I mean,
Now he's just playing cruel games.
Now he's just messing with you.
Now he's just playing cruel games with you.
They're all sitting around watching and watch what he's going to say. Let's see what he says.
This is
They're
just-
all looking at his phone.
This is mean. This is mean what he's
Yeah.
doing to you. I don't support this. In fact, I'm gonna go back. He's not a nice guy. What he's
Really?
doing to you is not nice.
he's teasing me. That's what
Yeah.
he's doing. Yeah.
There's a bunch of people standing around looking at his phone, seeing what you're going to say.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
so
isn't
good.
nice.
He knows I'm on the air. I told him I'm on the air with you guys doing this. So
Yeah, not nice.
This is almost cyberbullying.
Yeah,
what
exactly
he's doing right now.
Did Billy guess yet? This is
I
the
haven't
big one.
guessed
It's
yet.
for everything. Yes.
Yeah, it's for everything.
Can we hear it again, just so I'm not distracted?
Yeah, pay attention.
Okay, sorry.
I have to hand it to their GM. They've upgraded in a lot of ways this offseason. Your first pick is in some way a statement about what this team needs and how they're going to play and how they're going to win. Their first pick is an interesting choice, and I think you can tell it was coach driven. A lot of upgrades.
I have a guess.
Interesting first pick.
You have one?
Carolina Panthers.
Really?
By the way, the Jets play Carolina. Last year, I would have been thrilled with that. This year, it's a loss.
That's go ahead and A2Zsports.com/New York Jets.
Attaboy.
That's a loss.
All right.
That's a loss.
I'm going to say the who did Fuentes say?
Carolina.
He said the
Panthers.
Carolina Panthers.
I'm saying Bears.
You're saying Bears, huh?
Yeah.
I'm saying Raiders.
NFC teams, buddy. NFC teams.
Reality.
Ask reality.
I'm not asking reality. NFC team, the Eagles.
Billy wins. The Chicago Bears.
Jesus Christ.
I feel like half of these have been the Chicago Bears, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Like since the beginning,
You're right.
half of these have just been the Bears. Yeah.
You guess the Chicago Bears every time except the time that it actually was the Chicago Bears.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's been the Chicago Bears 15 times. Yeah, it's nuts.
Yeah.
They're really making headlines, huh?
When we come back,
Yes.
blind rankings.
Yes.
Tony, guess what?
What?
Big celebration
For me?
for all of us.
Okay.
It's the 50th anniversary of Miller Lite.
You're kidding.
Oh, I couldn't even make that up if I wanted
It's
to.
been 50 years already?
50 years.
Wow.
The original light beer since 1975. I mean, let's
75.
raise our Miller Lights right now.
Oh, I got mine up.
Here.
Here, here.
To 50 years of Miller Lite.
Mine's really cold.
It's the coldest.
It's freezing. Can I put mine down?
Put it down
Okay.
so that you don't overchill your hand. Hey, you know when you can drink Miller Lite?
Anytime?
From game nights to parties with friends or special anniversaries, celebrating important occasions means more moments with the coolest people in your life. And Tony.
Yes.
Cheers to 50 years of Miller Lite, the great tasting light beer for people who love beer since 1975. Now's a perfect time to celebrate legendary stories with friends, family, and great tasting light beer. It's Miller time. It's brewed for taste. Simply put, it just hits different. Miller Lite. Great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/GBF to find delivery options near you. Or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs for 12 ounces. And we're back. I think I owe an apology to Stugotz, to be honest with you, because you're now going back and forth with reality and telling us what he's saying to you, and I think that I should not have put this on your radar to get your hopes up for this happening, because I think that he's toying with you in a very cruel way.
All right.
So I don't like what he's doing. I don't like it one bit. I'm on the record. I don't like it. But I apologize for the fact that I put this on your plate and your radar, and now you're like a dog with a bone on this one, and I feel like he's having you chase your own tail. So
you don't think this is going to happen? I will tell you that the reason I got on around the horn in the first place was because of Tony Reality, and so and he was very supportive as I was doing that show. And has been since we left ESPN. So I think maybe you're right. Maybe he just doesn't want to break my heart and tell me I'm not going to make the final cut.
Yeah.
You're probably right.
Because
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, Billy. I am, because it's something that I would do. You you dangle right up into the final show, and then you call him up. You say you're sorry. What can you do?
Yeah, but he's leading you on a little bit here, I feel like, and I think that they probably have the final shows already planned out. There's only a handful left. I'm pretty sure it would already be booked. So
right.
I don't know why
he's the plans. Right.
I think you'd know about it. That's why I don't understand why he's doing this to you. But that's fine. So guys, we have one of our favorite games, blind rankings, and also I have that for later in this show. go.
I
What
can't
was
wait
that?
for
Can you
That's
describe
not-
it? Can you
I
explain to the
have-
audience, the
I have
audio
that.
audience, please?
Just waiting for you. I'm doing it too fast. TV's not even I have that for later
Okay,
on in the show.
okay.
By the way, in case you guys are wondering, because I know some people here were asking, you in particular, Stugotz, Mikey A, people were saying, hey, Blind Rankings, is there a sponsor? Yeah, there is actually. It's presented by Smirnoff, the world's #1 vodka. Please drink responsibly. So here's how Blind Headline works for those of you who are new to this and don't have an internet connection. So Fuentes will say the name of a certain player of said position, and we will rank that player 1 through 10 at that position without knowing who is to come. And then at the end, we will reveal our top 10 of said position. Mike Fuentes, what position are we blind ranking today?
Well, you started the show with a headline about Derrick Henry, so we're doing running backs today. We're doing running backs.
Wow.
We did wide receivers last week. There was a bit of confusion because you guys don't know that Matthew Golden's #1 receiver for the Green Bay Packers.
He's not, and that was
Even though the GM had a meeting with Jaden Reed,
doesn't
the
know
number
what
one
So what does
receiver,
that
and
mean?
said,
What does
guess
that mean?
what?
What
You're
is that?
still the number one receiver.
Yeah, that's what you tell everybody. Anyway. So anyway, we're moving on. We're going running backs. So we're going to start off one of the best running backs in the league right off the top. Guys, choose carefully. Christian McCaffrey of the 49ers.
Wow. Christian McCaffrey had a dead show, by the way, at the Sphere. He was backstage with Bob Weir, him and George Kittle. Your boy Kittle, Billy. How about that?
I did see the picture of Kittle there. I'm putting him at 5.
McCaffrey, you have 4 running backs being better than him?
I'm putting him at 5 just because he's never healthy.
Okay.
Moving
Best ability is availability. Put him at 5.
Mikey gets it. I'm putting McCaffrey at 5 for now, just based on
Not for now. It can't be for now. It stays there. Once it's 5, it's 5.
Yeah, we all know that these are eternal, and he can never be moved.
Yes.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is I'm doing this not based on past performance. I'm doing this on future prediction. I have him at number 5. I'm going to put him right down the middle because I feel like we're going to get some running backs here. Fuentes, quick question. Are these all number 1 running backs?
Number 1 running backs?
These are all
we
running
get
backs
Khalil Herbert in there?
on their teams. That's all I'm saying.
Number 1 running backs on their teams?
Nope, they're just running backs. I don't want to hear no bullshit like last week where I had to argue about Matthew Golden.
The bullshit has begun because you're now going to give
running
us
backs.
number 3 running backs.
Yeah,
so
and
just
then
to
you
be
can
clear,
put him at 10.
Like once again, okay. Well, so I put Christian McCaffrey at number 5, and now I know I'm going to get a bunch of number 3 running backs here, and then you say, "Oh, I went through this randomizer," and it's never random.
It's almost
the
like
last one is always a dud.
It's almost like we're doing it blindly. Stugotz, Christian McCaffrey, Mikey, you said 5.
I'm going to put him at number 2. I can't imagine.
Yeah,
it's
going to be bullshit running backs the entire time. He just told us what his game
number
is.
2.
We know what's going on.
That's why I'm good at the game. I put him at 2. Mikey A.
Well, because you didn't tell us the rules.
Second guy, Mikey A, you said 5 for McCaffrey, right?
Yeah, change
sure.
it, Mikey.
You said
Change
5,
change it.
Sure.
Bucky Irving is your second running back off the board. Bucky Irving of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Is he their number 1?
I could make a claim that he is, but I'm sure Mikey has some info about Rashad White. Yeah, he's really the number 1. So
wait, are they number 1s or are they not? Like, am I going to get Ray Davis?
They are running backs in the NFL.
Running
backs in the NFL.
Okay, so
Bucky
Devin
Irving,
Singletary's
Tampa
going to be
Bay
the last
Bucks.
one he gives us. I'm telling
Of course
you right now.
it is. Yes.
It's going to be. It's just. I mean, Cam Akers, like, get out of here.
Bucky Irving, Tampa Bay Bucks.
I'm putting Bucky Irving at number 8, guys. Number 8.
Bucky Irving is really good.
Yeah, Bucky had a season, man.
He
Moving forward,
really good.
Yeah.
I'm going to put Bucky at 4, honestly.
All right, I put him at 8.
I'm going to put him at 6 just so I'm a little different than Billy right now.
But 4's a good spot for him, right, Mikey?
I had him written at 4, and then you said it, and I don't want to have the same list as you, so I'm going to put him
We
at
can
6.
change if you want. You want to swap? You want 4 and I'll
That's
take
all
6?
I'll keep him at 6.
Okay. You got had him at 8.
Next
keep
running
him at 8.
back off the board, the Baltimore Ravens, newly re-signed. People called him Wash last year. He clearly was not Derrick Henry.
All right.
I'm putting him at 1 because I don't know who else you're going to put on here. I'm putting him at 1. This is a game where you're not going to have Saquon. I already know your games. Saquon's not on here. Derrick Henry's at 1 for me.
I'm happy to put Derrick Henry at 1, and if I get Saquon and put him at 2, I can justify it.
I'll put Derrick Henry at 3. I have faith in Fuentes. He will give me Saquon Barkley. So,
but I'm fine putting Saquon at 2. It's just I know him. I know where this is going. I know where this is going. Brees Hall. It's like, okay, thanks.
Next running back off the board, Los Angeles Rams, Kyron Williams, Notre Dame guy.
Ooh, he's good.
A lot of touchdowns last
Kyron
year.
Williams at 3.
I'm going to put him at 5.
I'm going to put him at 7.
Ooh, that's not nice.
Insulting.
Yeah, I'm putting him at 7 because I want some wiggle room here.
Where'd you have Bucky?
I have Bucky at 4.
Next running back off the board, the league leader in touchdowns last season, Buffalo Bills, James Cook.
9.
What?
8.
I'll go 4 on Cook.
Oh boy.
Well, I mean, I have to.
Led
You
the league
don't.
in-
You really don't.
There's
You're
so
right.
much room left.
Number
I'm
6.
putting- hey, I won the game 2 weeks in a row. I'm putting him at 4.
Next running back, Kenneth Walker Jr., Seattle Seahawks.
10.
I'm going to put him at 7.
I'm going to put him at 8.
Okay, that's where I had Bucky Irving.
Me and
I
Mikey have very similar lists, and I'm moving things around also based on where he's putting them, so we don't have the
Yeah.
same one.
Next
I
running
have
back,
2, 4, 7, and 9 left.
Atlanta Falcons, Bijan Robinson.
I'm putting him at 3.
I wish I had that 4 spot back.
I'm putting him at 3, hoping that we get Saquon, knowing we won't. But I could still put someone ahead of him. I'm going to put him at 3.
I'm going
I'm going to put him at. Go ahead.
6 for me.
I'm going to put him at 4.
Okay.
And there's only he could give me 2 names now that could ruin my day.
I'm not certain why there's so much tension with this game, but I feel it. I feel it every time we play it.
Because of how Fuentes plays it.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly
It's
right.
the fear of the unknown, Stu.
Yeah.
Next, Brian Robinson Jr., Washington Commanders.
I'm putting him at 6.
I'll put him at 9.
Same.
Actually-
9.
Actually, I'm going to put him at 10. Yeah, he's at 10 for me.
I like my list so far. Got to
So
tell you,
do
I
I.
like my list.
Well, I
don't
don't
like
like
it.
my list if he gives me Saquon.
I don't hate mine, but I know where this is going now.
There's 2 names he could give me, and I'll feel really bad if I have to put one of them at 7.
I'm glad that I put him at 10.
Okay.
Next
who's
up.
Next.
Najee Harris, newly signed Los Angeles Charger.
It's not great. All right.
6.
10.
7.
I have him at 6, and here we go with his BS. Go on. Who's my what numbers do we have left? What number do you have, Mikey?
How many do we have?
This is my second ranked running back. Whoever.
Me
he
too.
says.
This is number 2.
There's
And
2 names. I'm
who do you have, Stugotz?
Wait, hold on a second. How many running backs do we have left?
1 left.
One.
You're not keeping track.
Okay, so this is going to be number 1 for me. Whoever
Yeah.
he says is my number 1 running back.
Exactly. Okay, who is it?
So where'd you put Najee, Stu? I missed it.
10.
10. Number
Now
1.
he's just gonna make up a name to make us
No.
all look stupid.
You guys held the faith. Saquon Barkley, number 10.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Look at
I win again.
So 2.
The only name I was fearful there that I was going to get is Jahmyr Gibbs. Because if I got Jahmyr Gibbs and I had to put him at 7, I'd have felt bad.
Yeah, because
I thought Devin Achan was coming up,
But,
to be honest
you
with you,
know,
or J.K. Dobbins.
honestly, Jahmyr Gibbs.
J.K. Dobbins not on a team.
Yeah, but Jahmyr
He'll
Gibbs
be on 1.
at 1. I don't hate that.
He's always on a team.
Jahmyr Gibbs, very good.
No,
last
Jahmyr
year.
Gibbs at 1. I wouldn't hate that.
Yeah,
either.
very good.
All right. So just a quick recap here. My top 10 running backs are Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Bijan Robinson, Bucky Irving, Christian McCaffrey. I don't even know what I wrote for number 6.
Bijan.
6, you had Najee.
Najee Harris, okay.
Then you had
Williams,
Kyron.
Walker Jr., Cook, and Robinson Jr.
James Cook.
I
That's
was-
insulting.
I was Derrick Henry, Saquon Barkley, Kyron Williams, Bijan, Christian McCaffrey, Bucky Irving, Najee Harris, James Cook, Brian Robinson Jr., Kenneth Walker. The only
think
one
I-
I hate is Najee.
I think I
Najee
nailed
would've
it,
been lower.
Fuentes. I had Saquon, McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, James Cook, Kyron Williams, Bijan, Kenneth Walker, Bucky Irvin, Robinson, and Najee Harris.
You had Bucky Irving a little low for me. But
Yeah.
other than that,
Yeah,
you did have a good list.
you sold low on Bucky Irving, and I think you got
Yeah.
CMC too high.
Yeah.
When we
okay.
come back,
Oh.
Oh,
this.
This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Not everyone is careful with your personal information, which might explain why there's a victim of identity theft every 5 seconds in the US. Fortunately, there's LifeLock. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats to your identity. If your identity is stolen, a US-based restoration specialist will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year by visiting lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Stugotz, Mikey A, Mike Fuentes, audience. I've been teasing it all day.
Yeah.
This.
Right.
Sheet of paper. And what is that sheet of paper, you ask? It is the 2025 NFL schedule grade.
Wow. Look at it. That is so exciting.
Gorgeous.
It's beautiful.
It's
want
your
to-
masterpiece. I mean,
I want to make this wallpaper and just plaster this all over my wall, but my wife won't let me. So I'm going to probably have to just tape this little tiny version. Anyway, this is going to be my key tool
Billy,
for this new game.
I'm sure the wife will be fine with you taking down the Sims jersey if you want to replace it with the gray.
How dare you?
It is starting to collect dust. We may have to replace that one soon.
Yeah,
So,
okay, good.
anywho,
Yes.
this is our key tool for that's a game. So here's how we can do this. We can do this one of two ways. You can give me a team in a week and we can say, hey, that's a game.
Right.
Or I can give you some that I highlighted. I kind of think a team in a week might be the way to go. Because, like, for example, here's one that I highlighted. Baltimore, week 4 at Kansas City. That's a game.
That's a game.
That's a game.
That's a game.
Yes, that's a game.
Also,
Yes.
Tennessee, week 18 at Jacksonville, number 1 pick versus number 2 pick. That's not a game.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a game.
I mean,
It's a-
technically they're all games, but not a game.
It's
I mean,
that's
But
a
it's. I mean, that's a game. That's
It's
a
Yeah.
it's
It's a game.
yeah, it's a Christmas Day, Detroit at Minnesota. That's a game.
That's a game.
That's a game.
That's a game. Well, we don't know who Minnesota's
That's a game.
quarterback's going to be, but it's a game.
That's a game.
It's a game.
Christmas Day, Denver at Kansas City. It's a game.
That's just a game. Can you give me Colts week 9, just out of curiosity? Colts.
I'm sorry. You get of all of them, you're going to start with the Colts. I can already tell you it's not a game.
We'll see. Week 9. We'll see.
Colts week 9 at Pittsburgh. That's a game.
It's a game.
It's
Just a game.
Give me Lions week 7.
Ooh.
Lions week 7 versus Tampa Bay.
That's a game.
That's a game.
That's a game.
That's a game.
That's a game. I'm circling that one. That's a game.
That's a game.
Wait,
That
you're circling one?
That's a game.
I'm so jealous he gets to circle a
is
game.
Not just is that a game,
Right.
that's a Monday Night Football game.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God. An even bigger game.
It's a Monday nighter, and I don't. Spoiler alert! In case you guys don't have the NFL schedule grid, that is a 2 Monday Night Football week. Week 7.
Well, what's the other game?
Houston at Seattle. That's a game.
Just a game.
That's a
That's a
game.
game. That's a game.
Just-
That's a
just-
game. That's a game.
just a
That's a
game.
game. I don't know what we're doing there. That's a game.
I
Can
mean,
I
we
get-
have that. We have a game,
And then it's a game.
and then we have something to watch a commercial.
We
for.
know
Okay.
which one Peyton and Eli are going to be doing that night. That's a game.
Yes. Can you give me Bills week 10?
We know where
That's how you do it.
we know
Yeah.
where Joe and Troy are going to be that week.
Yes, we do.
That's-
You're right. Bills week 10. What do you got?
Bills week 10. All right, here we go. Buffalo week 10. Buffalo week 10 at Miami.
That's a game.
That's a game.
That's a
It's-
game.
That's a game.
It's a game.
It's a game. Look at him downplaying the importance of that game already.
It's a game. It's a game.
It's a game.
I'm not circling it, but I'm underlining that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Rams week 14.
Ooh, I like it.
Rams week 14.
I like it. I like it. I like
At Arizona. That's a game.
it. It's a game.
That's a game.
It's
That's
a game. Yeah, it's just a game.
That's a
That's a
game.
game.
Like
Bird
games.
gang, Billy. Bird gang. That's.
I mean,
a game.
I'm decked out of my bird gang today.
So-
Head to
so, I
toe.
mean, that's a game.
Give me Dolphins week 13, Billy.
Dolphins week 13 against New Orleans. That's a game.
Not a game. What a terrible game. Terrible. It's a win too.
That's I'm actually gonna write down W on that one, which means it's probably an L. So
right.
W. on that one.
Chargers week 8.
Chargers week 8. Chargers week 8 hosting Minnesota.
That's
Thursday.
A game.
Thursday
That's a
night football.
game.
Thursday night. It's a game.
Thursday night.
It's a game.
It's a solid.
Good start to the week. That's a game. That's a good start to the week. That's a
game.
That's what it is. It's a
good start to the week. That's a game. That's a game.
This might be my new favorite game, by the way.
Yeah. This a game. This is a game. This is a game. And also, this concludes the episode of God Bless Football, guys. So God bless football, everyone.
That was
God bless football. Subscribe, rate, and review. Do it for Billy's kids. Thank you.
Do it for reality. Tony, guess what?
What?
Big celebration.
For me?
For all of us.
Okay.
It's the 50th anniversary of Miller Lite.
You're kidding.
Oh, I couldn't even make that up if I wanted
It's been 50 years already?
50 years.
Wow.
The original light beer since 1975. I mean, let's raise our Miller Lights right now.
Oh, I got mine up.
Here.
Here.
To 50 years of Miller Lite.
Mine's really cold.
It's the coldest.
It's freezing. Can I put mine down?
Put it down
Okay.
so that you don't overchill your hand. Hey, you know when you can drink Miller Lite?
Anytime?
From game nights to parties with friends or special anniversaries, celebrating important occasions means more moments with the coolest people in your life. And Tony.
Yes.
Cheers to 50 years of Miller Lite, the great tasting light beer for people who love beer since 1975. Now's a perfect time to celebrate legendary stories with friends, family, and great tasting light beer. It's Miller time. It's brewed for taste. Simply put, it just hits different. Miller Lite. Great taste, 96 calories. Go to MillerLite.com/GBF to find delivery options near you. Or you can pick up some Miller Lite pretty much anywhere they sell beer. It's Miller time. Celebrate responsibly. Miller Brewing Company, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 96 calories and 3.2 carbs for 12 ounces.
All right, so here's something interesting. Did you know that sleep actually is really important to recovery? I mean, who knew, right? And everyone needs something different from their bed, which is why Sleep Number makes these smart beds that let you adjust each side to the firmness you want. Kind of perfect for couples that can't agree on anything. They've even partnered with the NFL since 2018, and 80% of NFL players sleep on a Sleep Number smart bed. So yeah, there's a reason these things are popular. They've got beds that cool you down, up to 15 degrees cooler on either side, to help you sleep better, especially if you're someone who wakes up sweating like you just ran wind sprints in your dreams. The bed also responds to your movements and adjusts as you sleep, which is wild. Why choose Sleep Number Smart Bed? So you can choose your ideal comfort on either side. And now, it's the Sleep Number Everything Smart Bed sale. Every smart bed and base are on sale during our Memorial Day event. Up to 50% off, limited time, exclusively at a Sleep Number store near you. See store or sleepnumber.com for details.